If you let your string beans go too far and they become too big and the seeds really start to develop, one, they become a bit unpleasant to eat. Like the seeds are just like, they really start to turn into beans in there. They're too crunchy. They're just not enjoyable to eat. What you could do instead of letting them go to waste, or instead of trying to just muster through eating them, is just leave them on the vine. If you leave them on the vine, they'll continue to ripen, they'll continue to grow, continue to fill out, and then they'll continue to dry out. As the season goes on, you can start to see actually this one's starting to dry out right here. It's starting to dry out over here. Let them fully dry out, let them become crunchy and hard, and the beans become fully hard. And you just snip them off, rip them off, and then you break open the pods, and you'll have dried beans that you can save forever. You can use them as seed for next year, which is really cool. Which actually, all of these beans from here all the way over there, they all came from seed from last year that I essentially did this. I saved my own seed. You can use them in soups, you can use them in chilies, anything that you can use them in baked beans. They're going to be dried though, so you have to let them soak for a while, or put them in like a crock pot or Instant Pot. But that, like for example, I let these get away from me and they became way too big, and they're just not going to be enjoyable to eat as string beans. So I'll just let them keep going, and they'll turn into dried beans. So that's a little tip, but they'll end up looking like this. Now these were originally supposed to be string beans, so they're not the best like drying bean, but they totally still work. Taste like a bean.